Alright, you guys ready to read? Yeah? Alright, you ready? Good. Fozzie, you ready? Good job. Alright, Fozzie and Doxie's Petlandia road trip. It's called Fozzie and Doxie's Petlandia Road Trip, written by Steve Cleverly and illustrated by Hammond. Welcome to Petlandia, a crazy world where any pet can become a star, including yours. From New York to Hollywood, Amsterdam to Barcelona, this pawsome place is the dream destination for star-struck pets everywhere. Says to Fozzie, Doxie, Shannon, and Jeff, we hope you enjoy sharing this story with your readers at the library. Jeff's my husband. And it has some pictures here of what Petlandia looks like. Fozzie and Doxie were furry friends who dreamt of far-flung places, of going on vacation and licking famous faces. They weren't unhappy, stressed, or bored, or even tired of bones. They just kept seeing photos of Petlandia on their phones. So one day when the coast was clear, they set off on a trip and headed to the seaside where they snuck aboard a ship. You might imagine pets would feel all groggy on a cruise, but not this pair. They dozed and chilled while gazing at the views. Peering from a porthole, Fozzie spotted land, and Doxie couldn't wait to do a tinkle in the sand. And they sent us a postcard. Arf, arf, ahoy, Shannon and Jeff. We're on our way to Petlandia. Don't forget to water the streetlight while we're away. Woofity woof, XOXO. Love from Fozzie and Doxie. Pretty hard to find a streetlight where we live, though. We live out in the mountains. They scampered to the sun deck and checked on Poodle maps to see where they should go to find some dinner or some scraps. The docks were pretty empty, so they rummaged through the trash, but what they really needed was to earn some proper cash. They hit the beach and did a little busking by the fair, and thanks to their peculiar act, they soon had funds to spare. Both pets were keen on Hollywood. They'd heard that it was fab, so they wandered into New York and flagged a passing cab. Hey there, Shannon and Jeff. New York, New York, it's a wonderful town. Wish you were here. This place is magnificent. Stay pawsome. XXX. Love from Fozzie and Doxie. Cruising down the freeway, Fozzie took some snaps, while Doxie flicked through Instapaw and other pet-based apps. Found a giant frisbee out in the desert. Unexplained frisbee. That's weird. They drove through San Fran biscuits and sped through Amsterdam. They even saw Mount Rushpaw and the famous Rover Dam. They posed for loads of photos, which they put on social media, and even got an entry of their own on Waggypedia. Arriving late in Hollywood, both pets were truly smitten. The streets were crammed with cats and dogs, and hamsters played with kittens. They made new friends, they went to clubs and hung out on the scene, but Hollywood's a crazy place. You'd know that if you'd been. Hello, Shannon and Jeff. Hooray for Hollywood. What a pawsome place. We're off to a party. Miss you, XXX. Love from Fozzy and Doxie. Water break. Fozzy loved to party hard, but Doxie found it boring. And sometimes when they stayed out late, the banter prompted snoring. Eventually, the pair fell out and went their separate ways. Fozzy schmoozed with superstars, while Doxie met some strays. These rascals didn't want to play or fetch old balls and sticks. They wanted phones and money, leaving Doxie in a fix. Around this time, Fozzy realized something wasn't right. Friendship can't be beaten, even if you've had a fight. And that's very true. You do love to party hard, huh, Fozzy? And Doxie likes to go to bed early. So Fozzy packed a suitcase and jumped aboard a bus, and finally found poor Doxie. There was plenty to discuss. Agreeing to kiss and make up, they hitchhiked to the coast. This trip had helped them realize what they really wanted most. It wasn't parties, fancy friends, or fiddling with an app. It was curling up with loved ones and snuggling on a lap. Shannon and Jeff, we miss you so much and want to come home. Hope to see you soon. Hugs. XXX. Love, Fozzy and Doxie. The pets revived their circus act and raised a pile of dough. They even got back Doxie's things from a bulldog in the know. Fozzy used their newfound wealth to rent a private jet, as Doxie still felt pretty rough and had to see a vet. Oh, poor Doxie. Arriving home was wonderful, and Doxie soon felt fine. Then both of them held paws and said, "Where first, your place or mine?" Life goes on in Hollywood. It's such a pawsome place, even though some tourists often struggle with the pace. But Doxie still sleeps soundly, and Fozzy doesn't care. Their journey to Petlandia is a memory they can share. Doxie and Fozzy's Petlandia photo gallery. All different pictures from their trip. Travel is magnificent wherever you may roam, but the greatest place for any pet is in a loving home, as Fozzy loves Doxie. Oh. The end. Well, what do you think? Was that a good story? See you later. Bye! Alright.